Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive 717. I am back with another reading. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to dive into a message for the Divine Feminine Collective, okay? Because the message that I'm getting is you're stepping further into your purpose, but it's also making you want to retreat, okay? Many of you may be feeling the need to go back into solitude. A lot of you could be feeling the need to I feel maybe either continue celibacy or you want to practice celibacy. That could be like a natural thing that is coming about. Many of you are watching the way that you eat. You're watching the company that you keep. I feel like a lot of you are getting back into that place of like going out if necessary. Like if it's necessary and I got to go out there, I'm going to go out there. And if I don't have to be out there, then I'm going to be at home. And I feel like that's happening for a lot of you because you naturally feel yourself delving back into it may be like more of your spiritual practices, getting connected to prayer, having an even tighter rein on healthy habits. Because again, if many of you are stepping further or deeper into your purpose, a lot more is being required of you. So if a lot more is being required of you, then your resistance needs to be up there, okay? A lot of you kind of took a stroll through the park and realized that you are a magnet to anything and everything. So the universe is letting you know there's a few things that you've got to go back to the drawing board and polish up. So a lot of you, I'm hearing that you're really mastering writing out your book, or like I don't know, it's what I'm being shown is you were going and things were going good, and now you've got writer's block. And when you have writer's block, it's usually a good time to just rest, relax, do something fun. And I feel like for many of you divine feminines on the journey, doing something fun for a lot of you is going to equal bringing your nervous system a lot of peace right now. So I do feel like the words retreat is going to be really important for many of you because there's something about just spending time on your own. So even though you might be outdoors, you're going to be choosing locations to be outdoors that are very private, or if you do go out, you want to make sure that you're choosing locations that don't have a lot of crowds or a lot of people. Like that's the vibe that I see many of you retreating back into, okay? But it's for good reason. I'm going to explore a little bit of messages around that and just see what is coming up for the divine feminines at this time. I feel like the universe wants to protect you. You know, like I'm seeing, you know, this beautiful little lamb that's out there, and the universe just kind of picks you up and puts you back into safety because you were just running off too far, maybe into the jungle, maybe not realizing the dangers out there. That's what I'm getting. So a lot of you are being brought back gently by the universe. This is what this retreating energy is all about, okay? So what is developing for you, divine feminine? Why is the universe gently pulling you back and protecting you at this time? Okay, so we have look for. So investigation, explore, search. You were too curious, okay? You got a little too curious, okay? And I feel like for many of you, you do have very strong guides and ancestors that are protecting you. I feel like a lot of your divine masculines are being very, very protective energetically. If they do know or can feel that you are in this exploring energy, I feel like look for is a lot of your masculines asking you to look out for the dangers, look out for the red flags. Because again, a lot of you are highly protected. You are your masculine sweetheart. I don't know why the hell I'm being guided to say that, because I really was just trying to give a deep message here about what the heck is going on with the divine feminines, just ascension at this time. But I'm hearing that very clearly, okay? I feel like strong protection coming through from your masculine counterpart, giving you a heads up, giving you warnings, and they are ready to energetically sabotage anything or anyone coming your way that doesn't intend well for you or is for your highest good. Okay, and I'm also feeling like very fierce energy in the air coming from your divine masculines. And I don't know, maybe this could also do with retreating or keeping you safe. We also have adjust as well, so adapt, accommodate, compensate, and balance. Ooh. So I feel, yeah, this is why many of you are being asked to, I'm hearing, re-center yourselves, back to the drawing board. Make sure that you guys are paying attention to like your energy levels. Also, don't be too accommodating. Don't be too accommodating or too easy to adapt to anything. Balance is key, but part of this balance this time around, or maybe with you wandering off, is like keep very, very, very strong boundaries. I feel like the old messages has a lot to do with adapting and accommodating to others, but this new version of you, in order to maintain balance for yourself, you're going to have to stand your ground in some way, or you're going to have to make sure that you have very strong boundaries in place. And maybe that's what it is. The universe is pulling back your reins a little bit, because I think maybe even it's like the universe is watching you on this path. That's what I see for many of you. You have a lot of eyes on you spiritually, in the spiritual world, because they know that you're here for something very important, divine feminine. So a lot of you might be experiencing things where you are seeing how highly protected you are. Nothing or no one can come into your space if they don't mean well. The universe will yank them out of your path so fast. And if they did mean any ill intentions towards you in the form of taking energy or siphoning energy, anything like that, because a lot of you, again, you're starting to realize that you're very magnetic, and you will encounter people who will come up because they see your energy is so bright, but what they're not expecting is that your ancestors, your guides, like they're literally right behind you, just waiting for people to test this new energy. Because a lot of you, the reason I feel like the universe is protecting you so heavily is because the universe wants you to put people in their place. The universe wants you to catch people off guard. The universe wants you to surprise people. Many of you in the divine feminine energy, you have this beautiful, delicate look about you, and I'm sorry to say it, but it brings about a very like predatory nature in people in general, men and women. Okay, many of you have experienced just very like rocky relationships. A lot of you don't have a lot of friendships. In the past, if you have had friendships with other feminine energies, usually it would fall apart because, you know, like it would have something to do like their man wants you, or their man would make a pass at you, and usually, of course, the man's never accountable for any of that shit. The blame always comes the divine feminine's way. But I feel like a lot of you have had multiple experiences like that where even with men, they can't control themselves in your energy. But I feel like it's the universe's way of luring them in, and if they do intend to cause you harm in any way, the type of karma, that is ensued on these people, it's debilitating. That's the word I'm getting, because I kept seeing, you know, when someone's standing and like you lose your footing in your knee, it's like, destabilize. That's what it is. Destabilize is the word I'm trying to get to, like when you destabilize something. That's what I feel like ends up happening to these people, is they end up feeling destabilized in some way, or debilitated, or the karma is just like they can't handle the heat when it comes to the repercussions. And I feel like a lot of them know it is because they're experiencing this now, because a lot of people will come and take your energy and think that they can go and run with it. The problem is that when it runs out, it's like, whoa, the level of depletion that person is about to experience. So things like this could be happening. Your energy is very potent, and many of you, again, it's like you're on the surface level, you seem like easy prey because of your appearance, but the universe did this to you on purpose. Many of you have this very like deer-like, lamb-like beauty about you, but if somebody crosses you, you come with this rage that's backed up by like your ancestors, you know? So that's why many of you are retreating, okay? Because I feel like some damage has been done and now it's time to pay up, okay? So the universe is saying, back into your little safe space here, little bunny. You keep yourself busy in your little garden. All right, so we have collection, unique, antique, and sample. I feel like the universe is ready to collect, or your ancestors could be ready to collect, because what I get from this is placing something on a shelf. So I'm seeing that people who have, I feel like, come into your, or tried to intervene or interrupt your purpose in some way, or they have come up against you with any ill intentions. The word I keep getting is nefarious. So if anybody had any nefarious intentions towards you, I feel like they're now experiencing some kind of soul shock. And after they're done experiencing that soul shock, it's like they go into like this kind of dazed state of mind, and the universe picks them up and puts them on a shelf. I'm hearing culotte. You culotte now. That's what somebody gets, I feel, for, again, trying to take from you in some way. And the thing that I'm getting about people coming into your space or energy and trying to take from you, and the reason the universe is making them pay so terribly, is because there was that little voice that told them not to do it, and they did it anyway. My. As the Divine Feminine retreats back into her energy, what else is coming towards her in terms of her purpose? What's developing for the Divine Feminine that it's important that she starts retreating? Okay, we have the major arcana of the star at the top of the deck. What's at the bottom is the Two of Cups. Okay, so true love for many of you. I feel like for a lot of you, it represents your twin flame path. I feel like this is your divine masculine letting you know as well through this energy that I'm hearing it's a jungle out there. Who sings that song? Welcome to the jungle. I feel like no, is it AC/DC? No, it can't be, is it? I feel like my son sings that song a lot. But it's not safe out there in that jungle. Somebody's trying to keep you safe. I feel like a lot of your divine masculines are feeling a sense of commitment to you through this feeling of protection, okay? You're this bright star energy. Many of you, this is your purpose. This is what's about to occur. This is what's causing a lot of your divine masculines to feel protective and hover and feel this twin flame awakening or the soul connectioning awakening more than ever. The universe was like, bro, I sent you to protect her. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you really needed me to send her out there to show you what's up? So now a lot of your divine masculines are in this energy of just being swept off their feet, I think, by the universe really showing them who it is you are at this time, because a lot of you are being put on the center stage. Many of you are experiencing a lot of beautiful miracles where you're being validated for a lot of your spiritual experiences on the twin flame journey. Like, if your life was flipped upside down for the last like however many years because of this journey, job loss, divorce, kids living in different homes, really struggling with your finances, having to find new work. Many of you went through just a whole lot of shit and you had to build yourself from the ground up. But that whole building yourself from the ground up, I mean, that was your stardom, right? Your startup. Many of you are in the spotlight because for whatever reason you were, kind of dragged through the mud here. That experience is now helping others in some way. Many of you are helping a lot of other people as well look to the future with hope and optimism, and I feel like that's why the universe protects you so much, because that's your gift. No one is going to come and take from you, and if they do try it, they're going to experience a very, very costly, like I'm seeing a costly price tag, because I'm seeing it dangle off a string like that, and I'm hearing like the nudge of like that's going to a hefty, that's what it is I'm hearing, a hefty price tag on that. A price on your head. There's a hefty price on that, because this is our star. Whoever this divine feminine is, like, rest is very important to you. I feel like the universe is putting you, because I'm seeing like, you know, a snow globe, and when you turn it upside down, but this one has sparkles in it. And I feel like that is what the universe is doing to you. And the reason the universe is doing this to you is because, okay, we are about to cause some serious shit disturbance for anybody that tried you, right? Because again, I feel like many of you were designed in this way. It's weird to say it, but it's like, you know, when you put a piece of cheese in a mousetrap, and it's like, you know, the rats kind of go and they sniff it out and things like that. Like, I feel like that's kind of what many of you, like, you don't realize that a lot of your purpose is, you know, a lot of people think that they can take advantage of you based off of like the way that you look, the way that you sound. And another thing too is like your solitude. Many of you are lone wolves, and people think that because you're a lone wolf that you could be more vulnerable. But then the pack comes out, right? The pack comes out of hiding. So that's the energy that I'm getting for a lot of you. The pack is sent out to protect, you know, this beautiful white wolf, this beautiful white lone wolf. You know, many people try to hunt you, your prized possession. Everybody is hunting this beautiful white wolf. Okay, everybody wants you. They want, oh my God, oh, how much, I bet I could get a lot for that. But you have a greater purpose here. It's to, you know, sometimes luring these types of energies in order for the universe to do what it needs to do. Easy bait, easy prey. Okay, but at the same time, a lot of you, you know, like you walk with a pack and they're vicious, feral. Okay, it may not be wolves for some of you. It might be like a pack of wildcats. That could be something significant, but yeah, guys, that's what I'm getting. In this card, you're safe because you have a mission to preserve. What's at the bottom of the deck? 3 of Autumn. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compensated for your creative talents. So this is what you're going to be doing in this little dome of yours. While all of these sparkles just kind of flow over you, you're retreating back and get ready to experience like a lot of abundance through your creative work and your creative talents, Divine Feminine, because I feel like some of the experiences that many of you have just had and some of the things that you're about to witness and see, get ready to like take notes is what I'm hearing, because again, I think I've touched upon this before in other readings, but your finances actually, they're improving because, again, you know, that little globe scenario, it's important that the universe keeps you safe and comfortable and working on your talents and your passions, and it keeps you in a state of like peace. Okay, that's why many of you are attracting a lot of opportunities to, I want to say like work from home. Like many of you are like, damn, like why do I keep being pushed in that direction? It's not like I even like being at home. Like if anything, I would like a promotion at my current job, universe. But the universe is like, no, listen, like you really do need, you know, a TO, a timeout from this environment, because it's keeping you away from your bigger purpose here, which is the star energy. Okay, guys? So yeah, get ready to be compensated for a lot more than what you guys do. Like you guys deserve it. Give credit where credit's due, all right? So if you guys would like some more clarity on this topic, and if some of this stuff resonates, do visit me over at hipsy.com. I'm over at wizio.com as well. If you guys would like to do a personal session with me, you can pick up the phone and call me if you want to skip the wait times for a reading. Yeah, I would love to work with you guys, okay? Head over to Hipsy. You can read through some of the reviews I've done as well before booking a session with me. And if I'm ever offline, you guys can pre-book a session at your own convenience based off of the schedule that I have there. And yeah, then we can get right to it and get to talking, okay? You guys hit up the membership section, join the channel if you like the sensual readings. Until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. Bye, guys.